Mail is here. Can anyone guess what this is? Nobody? I didn't know what it was. I completely forgot actually. I sat and stared at it for a while. Yay! New downpipe. It also comes with this pipe because the CX downpipe for the RB swap thing. It's actually a 2-piece, and I just wanted this one. And they said it was all one part number, so they could only send the whole 2-piece thing. So I already have this one, so I'm not really gonna need it, so I'll have some extra. I was trying to save some money. Didn't really work out, but got what I need for now, at least. That shiny goodness. For the price, it's actually pretty good material. I mean, even like the full exhaust, it's fairly thick walled pipe. I mean, it's not perfect. It's CX, so you know the welds could be a little better in places. But for the most part, I mean, if you spent $190 some odd somewhere else to have this custom made, I think you'd be hard pressed to have full stainless with a flex pipe V-band exhaust. So guys, I did a lot of research. I read your comments. I talked to a handful of people that I know. I don't know what it is about me and oil pans. I don't have a very good track record of it. But what I ended up doing is using the rubber cork gasket, and on all 4 corners, front and back, I put RTV in between. It's sandwiched between the gasket and the engine. So the rest is just gasket, just that rubber gasket. Those were the areas I was worried about with that rubber gasket, because there's tiny little seams that gasket wouldn't be able to fill. So I looked around on the internet a little bit, and a few people recommended to do that method. So you can see a little bit of the gray RTV is scooshed out a little bit there, and it tapers out about right there. So then it runs the corner around the back and through the other side. And I didn't go all the way around because some people said that you might end up with issues with it being too slippery. Probably not the case for me, but I wasn't so much worried about this area. I think it'll be a good enough surface, I hope. And then obviously I did the same for the front. So fingers crossed this is the last that any of us have to hear about this stupid project. Nothing worse than doing things, well, the only thing worse than doing things twice is doing it 3 times. I'm gonna go inside, take a shower, and go to bed, and hopefully be right out here again in the morning. This time tomorrow, maybe I'll put some fluid in it, try to start it, and we'll see if it works. The pan isn't leaking, it's the rear main seal. Drive shaft is already out. It's only 4 bolts that hold the bell housing to the block. I should be able to get the transmission out without a whole lot of hassle. Getting it back in is the part that I'm worried about. So Kyle's gonna be over in a little while to help. Probably not gonna film a whole lot of it because there's really just not that much to film. It's just a shitty, sucky project, and just gonna get started on it. Transmission is out of the car. I can't tell yet exactly where the leak is at. I mean, it seems pretty obvious. It must be the main seal. But we'll get that pressure plate and clutch and flywheel off, and I'll figure it out. Getting drunk on Coronas to ease the pain. The culprit. All along was the rear main seal. Doesn't take an expert to see that. For that rubber to snag like that, I don't know, unless it wasn't seated all the way in, which it looks like it is. So thankfully it's not the housing, so the oil pan can stay on. And we'll just get a seal puller, pull that seal out. Thank God I bought the new one. We'll throw that new seal in, and a few more hours, hopefully everything goes back in, and we'll be back in business, and then we can get to the exhaust. So I just took the new seal out of the package and accidentally stuck my hand in the grease. It's already pre-greased on the inside, so I don't see how. And the other one that I would have put in was over a year ago now, so I can't remember, but that was the same OEM Nissan part, so that had to have been greased. So once I take the old one out, we'll have to take a look in there and make sure everything else is greased up enough, because there was some friction somewhere.
Well, yeah, like seams. I mean, we use elbows like this for all the different fucking seams and everything, and it branches all up. Ends up with what the hell? I don't know what that's for. Or more. Yeah, probably more.
So Kyle's here helping, and we've got the transmission back in the car, and no leaks yet after a quick test run. And now we're working on exhaust, and we've cut out all the V-bands that I don't want and replaced with these little sleeves that we're going to weld solid. Big muffler's gone, replaced with this. Nothing's welded yet, but we're going to mock it up, and we're going to do a little sound test.
Before it gets too hot. What was that?
About 4. And it's all still in place. It has been a very, very long day. Took the transmission out, took the clutch and flywheel out, replaced the rear main seal, put everything back together, and so far no leaks, so I'm thinking that that job is done. But otherwise, the last thing left to do is going to be to patch up that frame rail on the passenger side with the new rail that I've got up there on the shelf in that longer box there. Kyle and I got the exhaust tacked into place, and he's got a TIG welder at home, so he took it home and he's going to TIG the whole exhaust together for me. And once I get a chance to either go pick it up from him or next time he's over again within the next day or two, we'll get that all bolted in, and then we'll hear the exhaust when it's all sealed up. That clip was just everything mocked together. It wasn't obviously welded or anything yet. It was just to give an idea, and I really like the way it sounds, so I'm definitely happy with that. Definitely happy that the oil, at least currently, isn't leaking. It seems like what I did with the oil pan sealed everything up, and the biggest part of the problem was the main seal all along. So motor and transmission mounts are back up tight, and I gotta throw the drive shaft in tomorrow. I did get rid of that big giant muffler that I hated. Starting to get a muffler collection. I think I might put that MagnaFlow muffler on the truck. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.